we start the works in GeoGebra, first of all you need to download GeoGebra software. The download link is available here in the course area, activity, GeoGebra lesson 1. Here 3 softwares you can download. Those all softwares we will learn during our course, but for GeoGebra you need to install this after downloading from this link. So click this, download and install completely. After you install, GeoGebra starts automatically. When you get the symbol of GeoGebra like this on your desktop, this kind of icon, then you can click that and that starts. Or GeoGebra, after installation, GeoGebra starts automatically. So here you just manage your working background. Just this is a CAS view. CAS means a computer algebra system, and you can close this. And here this is the input panel. This also you can close by clicking here in the view and this algebra part. Then see, now only geometry part is left. You can click this side and click again back in the working space. You can click on this area and then just drag your mouse, then you can scroll this area here and there, and now you can practice all functions in the menu bar. These are the tools available in GeoGebra. Here this tool is move, and then freehand space, pen, so many things you can work out with this. And another is about a point, and here are different options for this tool. Likewise, here is line, segment with given length, ray, polyline, and vector from point, so on. Likewise, perpendicular line, parallel line, perpendicular bisector, angle bisector, tangents, polar and diameter lines, base width line, focus, locus, and so on. And likewise polygons, you can see here different kind of polygons. And likewise all construction related to the circle, you can see here all options available. Likewise ellipse, hyperbola, parabola, and so on. And likewise this angle and distance, length, area, slope, so many other tools available here in this icon. And likewise here all functions related to transformation, reflection, and then again reflection about an object in a point. This is a reflection of object in a line, a reflection in circles. So like this, so many other options you have, like enlargement, rotation, and then this is what translation. Likewise you have other options, like if you want slider, text to type, an image to import, button to use, likewise check boxes and input boxes, so many things. And in the same way you can get other options, like this is the moving graphics view, means if you click this and then move, then you can move here around. So this is just moving this view. And likewise you can zoom in, zoom out from here also, and you can hide and show objects, and so many, and delete options also available here. So this is all about basic orientation of GeoGebra. And the first work is about construction of a right angle triangle. But before that, still you need to learn more options available here. You can click this side and check what things are here. Now see, and then if you click here, then that axis, it disappears. Again click, appears. Graph, then you have option no graph, and then no axis. Again in the graph you can go, you have multiple options of graphic view. See, like this you can try, and then you can go for blank if you wish, or you want this kind of, or again this. If you are working in the in the coordinate system, then you can uh, bring this all kind of views. If not, then you can simply omit this, and even you can omit this one, and then you can work on the plain paper. So it's up to you how you would like to set your background, working background. So I would like to get this kind now. Now after this, you do have other options like file. You in file, so many things: new file, open file, save file, share file, so many other options you have. And in view, you can check like algebra. See, this side algebraic view came, and again uncheck, then this goes. Cache, again cache comes, and then again you can click here to remove it, and again you can go back here, and then here in the view and down you can uncheck this and it clears. Likewise graphic 2, see, again you can uncheck, you can check here what kind of views you want, you can check and then uncheck. If you need those options and those backgrounds on working area, then you can check, otherwise uncheck. Like input bar, then you can get here input bar, and this way you can try working in GeoGebra basic, setting up the working background. Just click, and click disappears, and click appears. And when you go here, you have other options like perspectives also. See, graphing, cache, geometry, spreadsheet, probability, exam modules, and so on. So other options as well you have. This sign in option lets you to create a online storing system as well. Now you just click here, that disappears. Now we start working with creating a right angle triangle. As a mathematics teachers, you must know how to create right angle triangle. So right angle triangle should always have a property, at least one angle, not at least, it must have one angle 90 degree. If you want creating triangle, you can use this polygon option, and then simply you can drag and draw these 3 points, and last point you join. Now this is a triangle. Then you need to always click this. This is what the move option, and then you can try here. Now you move this point, see, all the angles are changed, and again this is here. But you can make for some instances as a right angle. This is a right angle, but this triangle is not right angle triangle, because this property doesn't always stay same, because when you move this triangle, its properties are changed. If you see here like this, so this is not right angle triangle. We need to make this right angle triangle in a different way. Now let me delete these objects. You can simply select and delete, select and delete, or you can do Ctrl Z. We must create a right angle triangle by the way of appropriate mathematical construction. For that purpose, I suggest you to go to this line segment and take a line segment here, and another segment or another line must be perpendicular with this. So for that purpose, you go to another option, perpendicular line, choose perpendicular line, and then click on the point and click on the line. So line is created here, and go to point option and take a point on this line somewhere, for example here. Again go back to the segment, connect all these points with this segment here this way, and again you can now remove this line by right clicking. Right click on this line, select this line and right click. Okay, sorry, we have made a mistake. You should not make this kind of mistake, because we have selected here a different tool, because we are in line segment mode. That is why it always tries to create line segment. So you can simply Ctrl Z this function, Ctrl Z, and select this move option, and again right click on this line. This is simply right click on the line, so this menu comes, and here you select this show, uncheck this, then this disappears, that long line, because we don't need long line. And now go to segment and then draw a line over here. Now we have constructed a right angle triangle, and give a name of this angle. Click on these 3 points simultaneously, then this 90° appears. Again you can go to the move and then drag this 90°, make it available here. And now again be sure you have selected move option, move, and then click here on the point and show level, check show level. The same way you repeat everywhere, show level, and again show level. See, this is a perfect right angle triangle constructed. Now whether it is really right angle triangle or not, you can check with dragging a point. You see, now whatever you do, this 90° is not changed. You see, 90° is not changed. So this is how we can construct a right angle triangle in GeoGebra. Now after this construction, you must know how to change the properties of these lines and this vertex or these angles, whatever you want, whatever objects you create. So to change the properties, you need to first click on that property. For example, I want to change this vertex B in color and so many ways. Then for that, click on this object, for example vertex B, and then select setting. Once you go to the setting, you look at here show levels. When you click on this show level, name and value, then you can get the coordinates as well. In the same way, for example, you have a basic setting, colors. For example, if you can change color, see red B, and this text also red. The same way you can change some styles as well, what kind of styles and size of, you can make it thick, big points, small points. So this way you can check. And advanced, there are many more other things, algebra and scripting, so we don't go here, but mainly you take care of basics and color and style. In basics, you can change the name of this point. For example, if you want this, make P, sorry, you can make P, then this is a point P. So this way you can write, okay. And you can make it fixed as well. If you click this fix, then this point cannot be moved. But if you uncheck, then this will be flexible, you can move anywhere. On this, open this setting panel, then you can select an object, for example C, point C. Then you can make it P, Q, for example you can make Q and OK, and make its color also different. For example, it can be a very different one, and likewise select A, PQR, okay, basic, I make it R, and then OK. Now see, I change this, and I want to make it its name and value appear here. See, coordinates, I want to make this R as a different color, for example green. See, it became green, right? And then I want to make a bit down, then simply click and then drag. Likewise Q, I want to make its basic, this name and value, yes, so this appears, right? I want to make these all lines also different color. For example, you go select the line, the line name is H, and then I go to color, and then you can check the different color. For example yellow, or it's not looking nice, so I change in the different one. And I want make it dotted, for example, then go to styles and then go here and make it dotted, or different kind of dots you can select any one. You can make decorations of this line as well. This means you can make this kind of decoration, this kind of, you can put arrows like this. From here you can select its decorations. And then now for example I want to take another line, select the line, and then I want to make its name P, and then this name also appear. See, P appears, and again this point H should appear, and then click this, and then that H appears, and then I want to make the color of this line different. Then okay, I made it different color. Likewise I want to select this one and give the name B base. B, sorry, this is small b. Normally we make a capital for vertices and a small for the lines, so you change this as a small p. That would be nice to understand at least, because here p1 came, because of that we made this p. Now again you can change this point as a P, capital P, because now it works. See, P. There was naming conflict. We made capital P, and again here was also capital P. That is why you need to make a distinct and unique name for each object that you construct. And likewise this is as hypotenuse, and if you want to change the color of this as well, you can do that easily, like this way. Now I want to make this angle also somehow different. For example, the angle coloring different. This way you can check, right, how you want making the color. Or like basics, in basics, if you want to make it value and name, then see alpha equals to 90 degree. See, alpha angle. Or in basics of this angle, this is angle, then if you deselect this, then everything goes. And if you want here name, then name alpha only comes, and then again value, then value comes, right? So this is how you can change attributes of an object. Now you want to give a title for this work, then you can simply select this text and click here and just write down here right angle triangle PQR. Okay, you can make this way, and this is a title. And again you can you may write your name also, like prepare by, I'm writing my name, but you want to change, you must change this and keep your name. So this is how you can write your name. Okay, then here also you can change this attribute of this text by selecting and then setting this. Now see, basics, you go and text here, you can make it small or big, or you can make bold, see, like this, and you can give a different color for this object. You see, this is how you can change object property, and you cancel, and then here done, and you just click this, and then now you can move even its place wherever you want. See, now you can change and then check. For example, you are moving, see, 90 degree always wherever you go, no matter, but you see. So this is how you can construct a right angle triangle and try changing its all properties. Now full and final task is about saving the document, this file. So you have to click on this one and then click on the file options and click on save. At the first you click, because it is saving in Geogebra and it wants the account from Geogebra. You have not created it is Geogebra tube related, where you can store your all work, but we are not doing this. So we click into close, and you have another option. Now you keep this GGB backside file extension same and just change the first part. This is right angle triangle, and after this or underscore you can give your name as well, right angle triangle underscore. Okay, for example I am doing my name, I am writing my name and clicking on save button. Now you have to choose where you want to save. For example, I want to save this in the desktop. Now save. I have saved this document successfully. And another thing, sometimes you may want this exact work, whatever you have done here, to place on your Word document. In different way you can do. For example, in Word, if you want this all coordinates, that's fine. If you do not want these coordinates, then you can simply remove this properties in setting in the properties. So you know very well how you need to bring that the way is just right click on the object and set the properties as instructed before. Now the final task in GeoGebra, you may want this in your Word file, or sometimes you may prepare a question set and you can create geometric objects in GeoGebra and paste the same in your question paper. For that purpose you have two ways. One is simply snipping tool. You can use snipping tool and new, and you can select this object here this much, or you may want whole with this axis as well. If you want with axis, then you can select this much area, yes, like this, and then select this how much you want, you can select. Okay, for example I want this much, then this much is selected, and minimize this, minimize your GeoGebra, minimize everything, and open your Microsoft Word document. For example, if you want here, then you can you may have a question number 1 or something here, right? And then you can paste Control V. See, this is the thing that you bring from another side. But if you want to make it small, then you can simply click and drag here like this. You can make this small as you want, see, right? And if you want this movable here, then you can go to the format and then make its position text warping, and it can be in front of the text. Then you can move anywhere, see, anywhere you can put this. So this is how you can work out with creating an object in GeoGebra and saving the file, and then using your work from GeoGebra to Microsoft Word. This much for this time. And now I want to close this everything, and then I want to say don't save. And then for example, if I want again that back, this is the file now I have saved, I want this back. If I click here, see, nothing happens. So this new version of GeoGebra is not supporting direct opening this file. So for this I need to first open the GeoGebra. I need to open this GeoGebra. GeoGebra is opening, and I need to go to file and then open, and this icon, and then I need to go to desktop and then look for right angle triangle, just I constructed and open. Okay, now the file is ready and I can open this, I can work out, I can rework on it, whatever I want to, I can make a change, or I can do anything I like. Okay, this is a complete tutorial for you. Have a good time and enjoy constructing different kind of mathematical objects in GeoGebra. All the best.